So there's been a lot of discussion about TC2 recently, and it's been about if TC2 is better than TF2 or TF2 is better than TC2. And today, as someone who's been playing this game since 2021, I'm about to deliver my verdict. The answer is yes, TC2 sucks than TF2. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. TC2 is just worse than TF2. Like, no duh. Now, it's not for the reason that you think. It's actually a lot of reasons. And there's actually a lot of points that people have been talking about. So, today, in this video, I'll be talking about them. And either these points are good or bad. So, let's get into the actual good stuff, which is majority of the things that I agree with. One is class limits. Now, class limits is annoying. But for me, at least, it's for the different reason. Well, if you like a class and you can't play it, that actually sucks, but as someone who plays a lot of the other classes, yeah, I don't really get any problems with it. However, there is one problem. Contracts. Now, I'm not saying contracts suck, no, I think that's just something that no one cares about, but the contracts will always sometimes have a specific class you have to play. Now, sometimes you will get a general contract and you can play whatever, but when you get a specific contract, like a flanker or annihilator contract, sorry, but you cannot play that class because two other people decide to play it, so you cannot play it. It's annoying, it really is. That's something I don't like, because if you want to play a class that has a contract and two other people are playing it, then yeah, it's worse. Which, I don't know why they decided to make it 2. I think it's better if they decided to make it, I don't know, 4. I think 4 is your best spot right there, like four players. Like, I think that's, and the 4 classes, I mean, not 4 players. I think that's like a little bit more better than just making it 2, because that's even worse. It's more restricting. You can't play most of the classes, so it's like stupid. So I mean, community servers do that, and I know a lot of people who like that. And yeah, I really hope this gets like buffed or removed, because I just dislike it being in there. I just want more people to at least get it to play a class that they want to play. There's another point of TC2's matchmaking. It sucks too. I really hate it, but not for the reason that, well, actually, you know what, yeah, for the reason that you think. It's just the amount of times I've been playing the game and I've gotten into roles because I'm against level 10s, level 50s, and sometimes even level 1s, like who haven't even gone up to the 2nd digit. It sucks. TC2's matchmaking sucks. It's also kind of the same with TF2, and casual is kind of a mess, so oops. But yeah, there's also level 100 servers, which I think that should be used for levels like me, level 300, to play the game. So I think it should automatically connect you to those games so you can play it without ruining a newer player's experience. Yeah, I don't know what the devs are smoking. I don't even want a hit of it because it sucks. I don't know what they're doing. And yeah, I think they need to fix that real fast, because if the game wants to keep on living, because it's almost been 10 years since this game has been up, I think they gotta switch up some things so more people can play it. Another one people have been talking about is like fire effects, or just like you getting cloaked or something. And that is something I do agree with, and something that needs to be changed. For one, if you are on fire for some reason, you've been hit by a flare from 20 miles away, you probably don't know what's happening, or you see that little icon in the corner. It just does not work for me at all. Like, it used to be worse. It used to be a lot worse back then, okay? You have it way more easier now than what it used to be back then. There was no indication for you to be on fire. But I think there should be something like at least fire around the edges of your screen, so you would know that at least you're on fire. Or if you're mad milked, you probably have your white screen be filled with actually, I'm probably just gonna stop there, because then probably will get me banned. But yeah, I think it's a little bit more easier to tell if you've been mad milked or on fire, because the editing, like the effects just suck. It's really hard to tell. So if they maybe fix that a little bit more, so the effect is more unique and you can actually see that if you're on fire or not, be 10 times better than whatever. Because the bleed effects, the bleed also has that too. Bleed like indicates that you're bleeding, because Red, like, you get flashbanged by Red, which is funny, and yeah, you can tell that you've been hit by bleed. So for some reason Fire doesn't have that. It's weird. I don't know why they've never decided to change it up. There is one I don't agree with, and that is team recognition, for the most part at least, because team recognition in TC2 is somewhat alright. I don't think there's a problem, because if you look at the base characters like Annihilator, Arsonist, or Brute, it is kind of hard to tell which one is which. Okay, you can maybe think Arsonist is Pyro, Annihilator a little bit of Demoman, and Brute, it kind of goes the wrong way. And yeah, it is, team recognition is a little bit hard, but after you play the game for a while, then you realize which character is which. However, the problem is that some of the cosmetics in this game, just, I don't like it. I really don't. It's just like, sometimes it's going to be on its own thing, but like, with some of the cosmetics, it just doesn't make the character look like the character. And so if a newer player sees this guy roaming about, they have no idea who they are, because they are wearing something different on the body. Something, the head is like covered up, and you can't even see what type of character they are. So it just comes to a point where it's like, okay, I don't know what class this is, and your brain just hiccups. It doesn't know what to do. So while no, I don't really agree with this, it is also right that sometimes with cosmetics, team recognition is a little bit hard in TC2. It sucks. It really does. So yeah, I'm basically mixed on this one. And there's other arguments that will be made soon. I'm not going to do it for this video, but I do have a planned video to do about that, because there's some things about TC2 that needs to be changed. But the reason I made this video is because, yeah, a lot of the people that say TC2 is horrible are correct. And it hurts for me to say it, but it is true. I'm not going to sit here and deny that TC2 is, you know, the best version of TF2 that you can get. No, it's not. Like, if you want to play TF2, go play TF2. I just don't care. Okay? It's just that I hate it when people try to input other people like, let me check his name, John, because they think, or Joan, I don't know, because they want him to play TC2 or any other game. It's just like, please don't. I don't condone that. I don't want anybody to get, you know, pressured into playing one game. And, you know, that's kind of like a problem that some TC2 people have. But I'm not saying it's just TC2. TF2 has undoubtedly done it too. Like, the TF2 community has put a lot of stuff on some people. Like, if you left TF2, people would get on your ass. Like, especially Stir. Stir got so much hate from that, and it's still happening today. I've seen some people get, like, crushed because they just left the game, because there's almost nothing to do. So the fact that people just want to force onto something is just, you know, stupid. And it is the same argument with TF2 as well, unironically, because TC2, even though, yes, people have been saying that for years, people of TF2 have also been doing that. Like, if you played Overwatch, people will get mad at you. If you played Marvel Rivals, people would still get mad at you because you're not playing the game that they want. It's stupid. It really is. I'm not here to, you know, say all this. I know the video won't get too much, but I just want to speak out my mind. Alright, I got nothing else to say. If you want to play TF2, you can. But there's some things I don't want to play about TF2, but it's for my own things, which I'll talk about soon. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I've never said that before. Also, like and subscribe. Bye.